Hi children, welcome back to our EVS class. So today we are going to see a new chapter in EVS, okay? So it is your third chapter in your science. And what is the name of the chapter? The name of the chapter is Rocks and Soil. Okay, what is the name of the chapter? Rocks and Soil. So in this chapter you are going to learn about rocks, how they are formed, and about the types of soil. Okay, so shall we start? Okay, so now take your book. Okay, read along and listen with me. Okay, so first topic is rocks. Okay, what is the first topic? Rocks. So we have learned in previous classes that our earth is made up of rocks and mineral. What have you learned? Our earth is made up of what? Rocks and minerals. Okay. In fact, rocks are found all over the earth. Okay. So you can find rocks all over the earth. Each of them is made up of two or more mineral. Okay. So each rock is made up of two or more mineral. Okay. And your rocks also differ in their, what are the characters? Size, shape, color, composition and use. Okay. So all these are the different about your soil and rocks. Okay. So the next one is called soil. Okay, what is soil? It is the topmost layer of the earth's surface. What is soil? It is the topmost layer. Okay, top layer of your earth's surface. It is important to all forms of life on earth. Okay, it is very important to all the forms of life. So what all does the soil consist of? It consists of sand, humus, water and air. What are the things? Sand, humus, water and air. Okay. Now we shall see how the soil is formed. Okay. So the formation of soil takes place over hundreds and thousands of years. How the soil is formed? It takes hundreds and thousands of years for forming soil. Okay. So soil is formed from the weathering of rocks and minerals. So how is it formed? Weathering of rocks and minerals. Okay. So the hard rock present on the surface of the earth. Okay. So it is formed by what process, children? Weathering of rocks and minerals causes soil formation. Okay. So the hard rock of the earth are heated up by the sun. Okay. So sun will heat up the rocks. And when it is rain and windy, okay, it is cooled up. Okay. So the rock gets heated by sun and cooled by rain and wind. Did you understand? So what is the process? Weathering. Okay. Weathering is the process how your soil is formed. Okay. So in this what happens? First your sun will heat up the soil, isn't it? Then when rain comes or wind blows, it will cool the soil. Okay. So due to this constant heating and cooling, they develop crack. So on the rocks, what will happen? Cracks will be there because of this heating and cooling. Okay. So when the time passes, okay, with the passage of time and continuous action of wind, water and temperature, okay, what happens? These cracks get bigger and bigger. Okay, so the cracks become big and big. So as a result, the rocks break up into smaller pieces. Okay, so these big rocks will break into what? Small pieces. Okay, then they are carried away by wind and water. So if there are small pieces, when wind or rain or water comes, it is carried away. Okay. So when these pieces of rocks rub against each other, okay, when again these small pieces rub against each other, they are further broken down into very tiny particles. Okay. And they are called pebbles, gravel and finally sand. Okay. So big rocks break into smaller rocks. When these rocks rub together, they break again into very small pebbles, gravel and finally sand. Okay. So this sand gets mixed with humus and form your soil. What happens? It gets mixed with humus and forms the soil. Okay. So extremely fine sand is called your dust. What is dust? Extremely fine sand is called dust. Okay. So with this, we shall complete our today's class. Thank you. Take care. Be safe and be happy.